Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. I am Anjana from LearnoHub, the free learning platform where you can study math, science and SST absolutely free at LearnoHub.com. In today's class, we are going to discuss ICSE Class 9 Maths Chapter 5, Factorization. We have already started this chapter. Today, we will be studying a factorization method, which is the splitting the middle term method. Also, we will be solving questions from exercise 5b. Hope you all are ready for the session. Let's begin. Third method of factorization is splitting the middle term method. First, you will have to consider a trinomial expression. This is a trinomial expression, ax square plus bx plus c. Here you can see a is the coefficient of the square containing term. X square coefficient is a and coefficient of x is b and c is a constant. Okay, or the same expression you can write it as mx square plus nx plus o, or it can be x a square plus ya plus z. All these are trinomial expressions. There will be a square containing term, x and a constant term. Okay. Now, how to split the middle term? Which is the middle term? Here you can see bx is the middle term. Here you can see nx is the middle term. Here ya is the middle term. We are going to split the middle term to do factorization. Okay. So, splitting the middle term. We are going to split the middle term. Let's take an example. X square plus 5x plus 6. Here 5x is the middle term. Now we have to choose two numbers. Okay, let's say we choose two numbers m and n such that when you take the sum of these two numbers, you should be getting the coefficient of x, that is 5. Okay, the middle term's coefficient you should get. And when you take the product of these two numbers, you should get 1 into 6. Okay, 1 into 6. Understood? That is, if the expression is ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, then when you take m plus n, you should get b, and when you take m into n, you should get a into c. Okay, now we are going to split this middle term. Okay, how can I write 5x? So here you can see that m into n is equal to 6. When do we get the product of two numbers 6? Either the number should be 1 and 6. 1 into 6 is 6. Okay. Then 2 into 3 is 6. Okay. Now consider these two. When you take the sum of these numbers, you should get 5. 1 plus 6 is not 5, it is 7. So this is not taken. What about 2 plus 3? 2 plus 3 is 5 and 2 into 3 is 6. So we are going to split the middle term now. Okay, here we have 5x. This 5x can be written as x square plus 2 plus 3 into x plus 6. Okay, what is 5? 5 is 2 plus 3, or this is equal to x square plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. Okay, in the next step, what we are going to do is, we are going to group. Before that, here you can see both the numbers are positive. Yes, m and n are positive. When you have the sum positive and product positive, then the numbers will be positive. Okay, now take another case where you are having a positive sign in the product. Product can be positive in two cases. Either both m and n are positive, or both m and n are negative. Okay. Now what about the sum? When do we get sum positive? Sum will be positive in two cases. First case is m and n both are positive. There is another case. For example, here if it is 3x and 2x, 3x and minus 2x. Then you can see one number is negative and the other is positive. Okay, that is one should be positive and the other is negative. Plus m and minus n. This case is possible to get some positive. Here, when you take just the magnitude of m and n, m should be greater than n. Okay, when you solve problems, you will understand m should be greater than n. Okay, now if n is greater, in that case what you will be having? You will be having sum to be negative. Okay, so now if you have the expression x square minus 5x plus 6. Okay, this is the expression. Here the sum should be equal to minus 5 and the product should be equal to plus 6. Now what are the numbers? Plus 6, you can get plus 6, four conditions. One is 1 into 6, 2 into 3, minus 1 into minus 6 or minus 2 into minus 3. Okay, now when you take minus 2 into minus 3, you will be getting plus 6. Minus 2 plus minus 3 is minus 5. So here we are getting both the numbers to be negative. Okay. Now, after splitting the middle term, the next step is grouping. Grouping we have studied before. So here when you consider these two terms and these two terms, what is common? X square plus 2x. X is common, taking out x, remaining x plus 2. Here what is common? 3 is common. 3 can be taken out, plus 3 into x plus 2. Okay. Now take out the common factor. Here x plus 2 is common to both the terms. So taking out x plus 2, what is remaining? From the first term, x is remaining, and from the second term, 3 is remaining. So x plus 3. X plus 2 into x plus 3. Okay. So this is the factorization by splitting middle term method. Consider this example, x square minus 5x plus 6. X square minus 5x plus 6. Here what should be the sum? Sum should be equal to minus 5 and product should be equal to a into c. A into c is 6. Okay. How to get 6? We have said this before. 1 into 6, 2 into 3, minus 1 into minus 6, minus 2 into minus 3. So which can be taken? Product should be 6 and sum should be minus 5. 1 plus 6 is not minus 5. 2 plus 3 is not minus 5. Minus 1 minus 6 is minus 7, not. Okay, so minus 2 minus 3. Minus 2 plus minus 3 is minus 5. So here we can split the middle term. X square minus 2x minus 3x plus 6. Now grouping. Okay. From here what is common? X is common, taking out x, remaining x minus 2. Here what is common? Minus 3 can be taken out. When minus 3 is taken out, x minus 3 into minus 2 is plus 6, minus 2. Now you can see minus 2 is common to both the terms. Now you can see x minus 2 is common to both the terms. So taking out x minus 2, will be having x from the first term and minus 3 from the second term. So x minus 2 into x minus 3 is the factorization. After factorization, the factors obtained are x minus 2 and x minus 3. Next example, x square minus 5x minus 6. So here b is negative and c is also negative. Now what is the sum? X square minus 5x minus 6. What is the sum here? Here sum should be equal to minus 5 and product should be equal to minus 6. Okay, when do we get product negative? Product will be negative when any one of the number is negative. Okay, when you have m and n. Either m should be negative or n should be negative. Okay, now to get minus 6. You get 6 when it is 1 into 6, 2 into 3. Okay. Now, you can see that there is a negative sign before, which means it should either be minus 1 into 6 or minus 2 into 3, 1 into minus 6 or 2 into minus 3. So, these are the 4 possible options. Now, you can see that the sum is having a negative sign. So, if sum is having a negative sign, it means a greater number. When you take the magnitude, the greater number should have a negative sign. Okay. When you take these pair, that is minus 1 and 6. Okay. Consider 1 and 6. Which is greater? 6 is greater, but here 6 is positive, so not taken. Okay. 2 and 3. Which is greater? 3 is greater, but here again 3 is positive. 1 and 6, which is greater? 6 is greater. So, 6 is negative here. Okay, there is a negative sign. Therefore, this can be accepted. 2 and 3. 2 and 3 when taken, 3 is having a negative sign. Yes, therefore, this is also accepted. Now, from this we are going to choose which is used to take the middle term splitting. Okay, we need to get minus 5. Sum should be minus 5. When you take minus 6 and 1, minus 6 plus 1, you will be getting minus 5. Yes, so this is x square minus 6x plus 1x minus 6, which is equal to, now grouping, here you get x as common, remaining x minus 6. Now here there is no common, that is only 1 is a common factor. So plus 1 into x minus 6, which is equal to x minus 6 is common to both, x minus 6 into x plus 1. So these are the factors. Okay. Now the next one, here you can see x square plus 5x minus 6. Sum should be plus 5 and the product should be minus 6. Okay. How do we get product minus 6? To get product minus 6, it should be 2 into minus 3, 1 into minus 6, minus 1 into 6, minus 2 into 3. So here you can see that the sign, sum is positive. Sum is positive. Okay, when do we get positive? The greater number should be positive. So here 2 and 3 when considered, 3 is greater but 3 is negative. So this cannot be taken. 1 and 6 considered, 6 is negative, so cannot be taken. Minus 1 and 6 when considered, you can see 6 is the greater number and 6 is positive. Okay, the greater number should be positive, only then you will be getting some positive. So this can be taken. Okay, so this can be written as x square plus 6x minus 1x minus 6. Now taking common, that is you are grouping this. X is common from here, so x plus 6. Now here only negative sign is common, so minus 1 taken out, x plus 6. X plus 6 is common, taking out x plus 6, remaining x minus 1. So x plus 6 and x minus 1 are the factors. After factorization, we are getting for x square plus 5x minus 6, the factors are x plus 6 and x minus 1. Second example, factorize 2x square minus 7x plus 6. So this is of the form ax square plus bx plus c. Here a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 7 and c is equal to 6. So here the sum will be equal to minus 7 and the product is 2 into 6, a into c, which is equal to 12. You can see that the sum is negative and the product is positive. Positive product, two cases, both the numbers are positive or both the numbers are negative. When both the numbers are positive, sum will also be positive. So here we have negative sum, which means both the numbers are negative. Okay. So when do we get 12? 12 is 1 into 12, then 2 into 6, then 3 into 4. In these cases, you will be getting product 12. So here both the numbers should be negative. Okay. Now, the sum should be minus 7. Minus 1 minus 12 is minus 13. So, this is not the one. Minus 2 minus 6 is minus 8. Again not. Then minus 3 minus 4 is minus 7. So, we can split the middle term. 2x square minus 3x minus 4x plus 6. Okay. On grouping, you will be getting. So, here in this group when taken, you can see x is common, taking out x, remaining 2x minus 3. Okay, here what is common? You can see that minus 2 is common. So, when taking out minus 2, you will be having 2x minus 3. Now, 2x minus 3 is there in both the terms. So, taking out 2x minus 3, remaining here you have x and this is minus 2. Okay, 2x minus 3 into x minus 2. Now, the second one, 3x square minus 11x minus 4. Here, a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 11 and c is equal to minus 4. So first sum will be equal to B, which is equal to minus 11, and product will be equal to A into C. Here 3 into minus 4, which is minus 12. Okay. Now we are getting product negative. Product negative means either of the two numbers chosen will be negative. One number should be negative. Okay. And the sum is negative, which means the greater number is negative. So how to get 12? To get 12, it is 1 into 12, 2 into 6, 3 into 4. One number should be negative. Okay. The greater number should be negative. Why? Because sum is negative. Okay. So minus 12, minus 6, minus 4. Now, you should get the sum to be equal to minus 11. 1 and minus 12 when taken, you will be getting minus 11. 1 minus 12 is minus 11. Okay. So, splitting the middle term, 3x square minus 12x plus 1x minus 4. So, here on grouping, what is common? 3x is common, taking out 3x. Remaining, we have x minus 4. From here, you can only take 1 outside. Then again, you have x minus 4. So, x minus 4 is common to both the terms, taking out x minus 4. Remaining, 3x plus 1. So, the factorized form or the factors of 3x square minus 11x minus 4 are x minus 4 and 3x plus 1. Okay. Third example, factorize x square plus 7x plus 6 plus px plus 6p. So, here we are having x square plus 7x plus 6 plus px plus 6p. Okay. We have p containing terms in this case. Now, we are going to split the middle term. So, here the middle term is 7x that is considered. Okay. So, here just consider this part first. Okay. So, here you can see the sum should be positive 7 and product should be positive 6. Okay. Sum positive, product positive, which means both the numbers are positive. Okay. To get 6, 1 into 6 or 2 into 3. 2 into 3 is 6 and 2 plus 3 is 5. 1 into 6, 6 and 1 plus 6 is 7. So, this is taken. The numbers are 1 and 6, plus 1 and plus 6. Okay. Now, we can split the middle term. This becomes equal to x square plus 6x plus 1x plus 6 plus px plus 6p. Okay. Now, from this part, you can take common. X is common. So, taking out x. Remaining, we have x plus 6. Okay. Now, from this part, we have only 1 as common inside the bracket x plus 6. So, here in these two terms, what is common? P is common. So, taking out P, then you will be having x plus 6. So, here when you check these three terms, x plus 6 is common, taking out x plus 6. X plus 6 into, we have x, we have 1, we have 5. So, the final answer is the first factor x plus 6 into remaining we have x plus 1 plus p, or x plus 6 into x plus p plus 1. Okay. These two are the factors. Clear? Example 3, sub-question 2, 12 minus x plus x square into 8 minus x square. To solve this, to factorize this, you need to apply a simple trick. So, here we have 12 minus x plus x square into 8 minus x square. This can be written as 12 minus x plus x square into 8 minus of x plus x square. Okay, I am taking out the negative sign. Now, what we are going to do is take x plus x square is equal to a. To just convert this into simple form and solve it. Okay. So, this is equal to 12 minus a into 8 minus a. Now, remove the bracket and multiply 12 minus 8a plus a square. Okay. Now, we can split the middle term. The sum of the terms should be equal to minus 8 and the product should be equal to 12. When do we get 12? 12. Here the product is positive. sum is negative, which means both the numbers should be negative. Okay, so 1 and 12, then 2 and 6, 3 and 4, all the numbers should be negative. Okay, now you have to get minus 8, minus 2, minus 6 is minus 8. Okay, so we got the two numbers, 12 minus 6a minus 2a plus a square, taking common. So here when you group, this is the first group and this is the second group. 12 minus 6a, what is common? 6 is common, taking out 6, remaining 2 minus a. Now in this part, what is common? A can be taken out, a is common, right? So when you take out a, you also take out a negative sign. So here you have 2 minus a. To get 2 inside, we have to take the negative sign as well. So minus a into 2 minus a. Minus of minus plus a square. Okay. Now this is equal to 2 minus a is common. 2 minus a into 6 minus a. Now we know what is a. Yes, put the value of a. So this becomes 2 minus x plus x square into 6 minus x plus x square. Okay. Now separately we have to take these terms. When I take 2 minus x plus x square, this can be written as 2 minus x square. First we will factorize this. Okay. So this, in this case, sum should be equal to minus 1 and product should be equal to minus 2. Okay. To get 2 as product, here you can see product is negative, sum is also negative. What does it mean? One number will be negative. Since the sum is negative, the greater number is negative. Okay. So we will be getting 1 into 2. Here the greater number should be negative. So 1 into minus 2. So this becomes 2 plus x minus 2x minus x square. Now on grouping, what is common? Here we don't have anything common. So 1 taken out, 2 plus x. Here we have minus x common, minus x taken out, 2 plus x. So 2 plus x is a common factor taken out, then you have 1 minus x. 2 plus x into 1 minus x. Okay, so this part is clear. Now the other part. Here you have 6 minus x square. The sum should be equal to minus 1 and product should be equal to minus 6. Okay, to get product minus 6, 1 into 6, 2 into 3. Here sum is negative, product is negative. One number will be negative and the negative number will be the greater one. So here 2 into minus 3, 1 into minus 6. Okay, now we have to get the sum to be equal to minus 1. So minus 3 and 2 will be giving you the sum to be minus 1. Okay, this becomes 6 plus 2x minus 3x minus x square. Now take grouping, taking common, 2 is common, 3 plus x. Now here you can see x is common and the negative sign taken out, minus x into 3 plus x. So this is 3 plus x into 2 minus x. So from this part you got 2 factors and this part you got 2 factors, which means this is all equal to 2 plus x into 1 minus x into 3 plus x into 2 minus x. Okay, so these 4 are the factors. Now let us solve questions from exercise 5b. Here we have the first question, factorize a square plus 10a plus 24. A square plus 10a plus 24. Here what should be the sum? Sum should be equal to b and in this case b is equal to plus 10. And the product should be equal to a into c. Here a is equal to 1 and c is equal to 24. So product should be 24 and sum should be 10. You can see that product and sum are positive. So both the numbers will be positive. Okay. How do we get 24? 1 into 24, 2 into 12, 3 into 8, 4 into 6. Okay. So these are the 4 possibilities. Now you should get the sum 10. Okay, when do we get sum 10? When you take 4 and 6. 4 plus 6 is 10. Now we can split the middle term. 4 and 6 are the two numbers. So a square plus 4a plus 6a plus 24. Grouping. Taking common out. A is common. So a plus 4. Here what is common? 6 is common. 24 is 6 into 4. So plus 6 into a plus 4. Now a plus 4 is a common factor from both these terms. Taking out, remaining we have a from here and 6 from here. A plus 4 into a plus 6. So a plus 4 and a plus 6 are the factors of a square plus 10a plus 24. Okay. Second question. Question 2 of exercise 5b, factorize a square minus 3a minus 40. So here a square minus 3a minus 40. Sum is equal to minus 3 and product is equal to minus 40. Okay, you can see the product is negative, sum is also negative. What does it mean? Product is negative, which means one of the two numbers will be negative. Sum is negative, the greater number will be negative. Okay, how do we get 40? 1 into 40, 2 into 20, 4 into 10, 5 into 8. Okay, in all these cases you will be getting 40. Greater number should be, that is one number will be negative, greater number will be negative. So minus 40, minus 20, minus 10, minus 8. Now you have to get the sum minus 3. So 5 minus 8 is minus 3. We can split the middle term, a square plus 5a minus 8a minus 40. Now take common, from here you can take out a, then a plus 5 is remaining. Okay, from here what can be taken? Minus 8 can be taken out, then a plus 5. Five is remaining. Okay, from both these you can take a plus 5, the common factor outside. Remaining, here we have a and here we have minus 8. So a plus 5 into a minus 8. So a plus 5 and a minus 8 are the factors. Third question of exercise 5b, factorize 1 minus 2a minus 3a square. 1 minus 2a minus 3a square. Here the sum should be equal to minus 2. What about the product? Product should be 1 into minus 3. That is minus 3. Okay, product should be minus 3. Here you can see product is negative, sum is negative. Product is negative, therefore one number will be negative. Sum is also negative, the greater number will be negative. So to get 3, only one possibility is 1 into 3. Okay, one number should be negative, that is the greater number should be negative. Here 3 is greater, 3 will be negative. Now splitting, we get 1 minus 3a plus 1a minus 3a square. This is equal to, here you can see only 1 is common, taking out, then we have 1 minus 3a. Okay, now here a is common, so taking out a plus a into 1 minus remaining 3a. So 1 minus 3a is common, taking out 1 minus 3a, remaining 1 plus a. So 1 minus 3a into 1 plus a. 1 minus 3a and 1 plus a are the factors. Next, question 4 of exercise 5b, factorize x square minus 3ax minus 88a square. Okay, so here x square minus 3ax minus 88a square. Okay, now what should be the sum? Sum should be equal to minus 3a, not just minus 3 but minus 3a. Why? Because this is the coefficient of the x containing term. What about the product? Product should be minus 88a square. Okay, first just give importance to this numbers. Okay, when do we get minus 88? Here you can see product is negative, sum is negative, one number will be negative and the greater number will be negative. Okay, so when do we get minus 88? Okay, 1 into 88, 2 into 44, 4 into 22, 8 into 11. Okay, so these are the cases. Greater number should be negative. Okay, sum should be minus 3a. Okay, now here we will be putting a with, okay. So when do we get minus 3a? Minus 11a plus 8a, we get minus 3a. Okay, so here this is x square minus 11ax minus 8ax minus 88a square. Okay, this is equal to, taking out common, x is common, remaining x minus 11a. Okay, here what is common? You can see a is common and 8 is common. So minus 8a can be taken out, remaining x minus 11a. Okay, now x minus 11a is common, taking out, remaining x minus 8a. So x minus 11a into x minus 8a. X minus 11a and x minus 8a are the factors. So in this case, first with numbers, you will find what the numbers are. Then when you have the product a square and the sum a, there is no issues, because when you take product of two numbers, you will always get, if you have a and a, this a square. Okay. Next, question 6 of exercise 5b, factorize 24a cube plus 37a square minus 5a. So here, this can be written as 24a cube plus 37a square minus 5a. This is not in a trinomial form. You can take out a. A is common to all the terms. So taking out a, remaining what is that? 24a square plus 37a minus 5. Okay. Now a is a factor. From this we are going to find two other factors. Here what should be the sum? Sum should be equal to 37 and product should be equal to 24 into minus 5, which is minus 120. Product negative, sum positive, which means of the numbers chosen, one number is negative but the greater number will be positive. Only then you will be getting sum positive. Okay. When do we get 120? 120 is 1 into 120, 2 into 60, 3 into 40, 4 into 30, 6 into 20, then 12 into 10, 8 into 50. Okay. So here, which numbers to choose? So you can see that the positive number, the greater one, will be positive. So smaller number should be negative. Okay. So in this case, smaller number is 10. Okay. So 10 should be negative. Now, to get 37, you can see 40 and minus 3. 40 minus 3 is 37. We can split the middle term, a into 24a square plus 40a minus 3a minus 5. Here, a into 24a square plus 40a. A is common. What else is common? 8 can be taken out. So, 8a into 24a square. When 8a is taken out, remaining we will be having 3a plus. Here, 8a is taken out, remaining is 5. Now, from this part, what can be taken? Negative side is taken out. So, minus 1, 3a plus 5. So, the factors are a into 3a plus 1, 5 is common to both these. Remaining here we have 8a and here we have minus 1, 8a minus 1. So, three factors. Here we have three factors, a, 3a plus 5 and 8a minus 1. Clear? Next, question 7 of exercise 5b, factorize a into 3a minus 2 minus 1. So, this can be written as a into 3a minus 2 minus 1 is equal to, Removing the brackets and multiplying, we get a into 3a, 3a square minus 2a minus 1. The sum should be equal to minus 2 and product should be equal to minus 3. Product negative, sum negative. Of the two numbers chosen, one is negative and the sum is negative, therefore the greater number is negative. So we have to get minus 3, okay. To get 3, 1 into 3 is the only possibility. Negative sign for the greater number, 1 and 3, 3 is greater, so negative sign should be put here. So this is equal to 3a square, splitting the middle term, minus 2a becomes minus 3a plus 1a, minus 3a plus 1a minus 1. This is equal to, from this part what can be taken out? 3a can be taken out, remaining we have a minus 1. Okay. Here common factor is only 1, then a minus 1. So a minus 1 is common, taking out, remaining 3a plus 1. A minus 1 into 3a plus 1. Okay, so these are the two factors. Question 8 of exercise 5b, factorize a square b square plus 8ab minus 9. So here you have two variables, right? Now you have the normal form, ax square plus bx plus c. Here in place of this x, we have ab. Okay, the value of a here is 1, that of b is 8 and that of c is minus 9. Okay, now what should be the sum? Here the sum should be equal to 8 and the product should be equal to minus 9. Product is negative, which means one number is negative. Sum is positive, therefore greater number is positive. Okay, so when do we get 9? 9 is 1 into 9 or 3 into 3. Okay, when you take 1 into 9, the greater number should be positive, the other number should be negative. So minus 1 and 9. Okay, so minus 1 plus 9 is 8. So this becomes a square b square plus 9ab minus 1ab minus 9. So what is common? Here you can see AB is common, taking out AB, then we have AB plus 9. From both these terms, negative sign can be taken out. So minus 1 into AB plus 9. Okay, this is equal to AB plus 9 into AB minus 1. So AB plus 9 and AB minus 1 are the factors. Next, question 10 of exercise 5b, factorize 2a plus b whole square minus 6a minus 3b minus 4. So here we are going to take this as 2a plus b whole square. You can see that from here what is common? Minus 6a minus 3b. Minus 3 is common. So minus 3 taken out, remaining will be having 2a plus b minus 4. Okay. Now in this place 2a plus b, we take it as x. Take 2a plus b equal to x. Putting here you get x square minus 3x minus 4. Now we can split the middle term. Sum should be minus 3, product should be minus 4. Okay. Product, when do we get product minus negative product? When one number is negative, sum is negative, which means the greater number is negative. Okay. So the numbers, to get 4, either it should be 1 into 4 or 2 into 2. Greater number should be negative. So here we have both the number same. Okay. Then when you take 1 negative, you will be getting 0. So this is cancelled. The only possible option is 1 and minus 4. So this becomes x square minus 4x plus 1x minus 4, that is equal to. From here common x can be taken, x minus 4. From here there is no common, so 1 can be taken, plus 1 into x minus 4, that is equal to x minus 4 into x plus 1. Okay, now what is x? Put the value of x, that is 2a plus b minus 4 into 2a plus b plus 1. Okay, so these are the two factors. Next, question 14 of exercise 5b, factorize 3x minus 2y whole square plus 3 into 3x minus 2y minus 10. Saying as the previous question, we are going to substitute a is equal to 3x minus 2y. Okay. After that, we factorize and then substitute what is a. Take 3x minus 2y is equal to a. So, this becomes a square plus 3a minus 10. Okay. Now, we can split the middle term. Sum should be equal to plus 3 and product should be equal to minus 10. Okay. To get product minus 10, here product is negative, sum is positive, which means the greater number of the two numbers will be positive. Okay. So, minus 10, 1 into 10 or 2 into 5. Okay. Greater number should be positive, smaller number should be negative. Okay. So, 10 minus 1 is 9. So, not this. 5 minus 2 is 3. So, this is equal to a square plus 5a minus 2a minus 10. A is common, taking out a. Then a plus 5 is remaining. From here, we can take out minus 2. Then a plus 5 is remaining. Okay. So, a plus 5 into a minus 2. Okay. Now, put what is a. Here, 3x minus 2y plus 5 into 3x minus 2y minus 2. Okay. So, these two are the factors. Question 16 of exercise 5b, factorize 1 by 35 plus 12 by 35a plus a square. So, here first we are going to take the LCM. LCM is 35. So, denominator we get 35. Numerator 1 plus 12a plus 35a square. Okay. Now, 1 by 35 is taken out. We have 1 plus 12a plus 35a square. Okay. Now, here we are going to split the middle term. In this case, sum should be 12 and product should be 35. Sum and product both are positive. Therefore, the numbers are also positive. Okay. Now, when do we get 35? Okay. What is 35? Either it should be 35 into 1 or it should be 7 into 5. Okay. 7 into 5. 7 into 5 is 35 and 7 plus 5 is equal to 12. So, you will be getting 1 by 35 into 1 plus 7a plus 5a plus 35a square. Okay. Here 1 by 35 into. Now, when you group this, there is nothing common. You can take 1 outside, then 1 plus 7a. So, here 5a and 35a square, 5a is common, taking out 5a, 1 plus 7a. So, this is equal to 1 by 35, 1 plus 7a is common, taking out, remaining we have 1 plus 5a. So, these are the three factors, 1 by 35, 1 plus 7a and 1 plus 5a. Okay. When you take the product of these three, you will be getting 1 by 35 plus 12 by 35a plus a square. Question 18 of exercise 5b, sub-question 1. For each trinomial quadratic expressions given below, find whether it is factorizable or not, factorize if possible. So, how to find if it is factorizable or not? We have to find what the value of b square minus 4ac is. If b square minus 4ac is equal to a perfect square number, then the given trinomial expression will be factorizable. So, here let us check. Here we are having x square minus 3x minus 54. Okay. In this case, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3 and c is equal to minus 54. Okay. So, now what is b square minus 4ac? Minus 3 square minus 4 into a into minus 54. Okay. That is equal to minus 3 square is 9. Minus of minus plus 54 into 4, you will be getting 216. 9 plus 216 is 225. 225 we know is 15 square. So, it is a perfect square number. Okay, we are getting a perfect square number. Now, we can say that this is factorizable. Okay. So, we are going to split the middle term. We have to get sum equal to minus 3 and product minus 54. Sum and product are negative. What does it mean? One number will be negative. Okay. Here sum is negative, which means the greater number will be negative. Okay. Now, what are the possible numbers? 1 into 54, 2 into 27, 3 into 18. Then you will be having 6 into 9. Okay, we know 6 into 9 is 54. Here the greater number should be negative. So 6 and minus 9. This is equal to x square minus 9x plus 6x minus 54. That is equal to, from here x is common, taking out x, then x minus 9. Okay, what about this? Here 6 is common. So plus 6 into x minus 6 into 9 is 54. So that is x minus 9 into x plus 6. Okay, x minus 9 into x plus 6. Clear? So these are the two factors we have factorized. Question number 18 of exercise 5B, sub question 3. 2x square plus 2x minus 75. Let's find what b square minus 4ac is. A is equal to 2, b is equal to 2, c is equal to minus 75. Okay, therefore b square minus 4ac is equal to 2 square minus 4 into 2 into c is minus 75. That is equal to 2 square 4 minus of minus plus 4 into 75 is 300. 300 into 2 you get 600. Okay, so you are getting 604. Is 604 a perfect square number? No, right? Not a perfect square. Not a perfect square. Therefore, the trinomial expression is not factorizable. You cannot find the factors. Okay. So here we are not getting a perfect square number. So here question 18, exercise 5B, sub question 5, x into 2x minus 1 minus 1. So this can be written as removing the brackets and multiplying. We get 2x square minus x minus 1. Okay. Now we need to find what is b square minus 4ac. Here a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 1, c is equal to minus 1. Okay, so this becomes b square minus 4ac will be equal to minus 1 square minus 4 into a is 2 and c is minus 1. That is equal to minus 1 square is 1. Okay, negative of negative positive. 4 into 2, 8. 8 into 1 is 8. So, you are getting 9. Okay. 9 we know is a perfect square number. So, this is factorizable. Now, let's factorize this. Here, the expression, this is the expression. So, to factorize, sum should be equal to minus 1 and product should be equal to minus 2. When do we get product minus 2? Here, the greater number should be negative. Of the two numbers, one number will be negative and the greater number should be negative. So, 1 into 2 and that is 1 into minus 2. So, this becomes 2x square minus 2x plus 1x minus 1, that is equal to 2x into x minus 1 plus 1 into x minus 1, that is x minus 1 into 2x plus 1. So, these are the factors, 2x plus 1 and x minus 1. Question 20 of exercise 5B, this is the last question for today, gives possible expression for the length and the breadth of the rectangle whose area is 12x square minus 35x plus 25. So, here how to find the area of a rectangle? We know area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Okay. So, if you have length 2 cm and breadth 3 cm, then the area will be equal to 2 into 3, 6 cm square. Okay, here we have an expression given and this is the area of the rectangle, which means the product of length and breadth will give you this expression, right? So to get what length and breadth are, we just need to factorize this. Okay, so here 12x square minus 35x plus 25. The sum should be equal to minus 35 and product should be equal to 12 into 25. Okay, 12 into 25. So 25 into 12, how much do we get? We can write this as 10 plus 2 into 25, that is equal to 250 plus 50, that is 300. Okay, so you have to get 300. Now, to get 300 as the product and the sum should be minus 35. If I take minus 20 and minus 15, okay, both should be negative. Why? Because the product is positive, sum is negative. Okay, so minus 20 and minus 15 can be taken. This will be equal to 12x square minus 20x minus 15x plus 25. So taking common, from here you can take 4x common, remaining you will be having 3x minus 5. Okay, from this you can take minus 5 common, again 3x minus 5. 3x minus 5 is a common factor. Taking out, we get 4x minus 5 inside. So, either length should be equal to 3x minus 5 and breadth should be equal to 4x minus 5, or length should be equal to 4x minus 5 and breadth should be equal to 3x minus 5. So, these are the two possibilities. Clear? That's all for today. In today's class, we have discussed factorization method, splitting the middle term. So, we have solved many questions from exercise 5B. Hope you all enjoyed the session. I'll be back in the next session with a new method. Until then, stay tuned to LearnoHub. LearnoHub free hai, par best hai. Thank you.